Today, on November 11th, we take the time out of our days to recognize those who have sacrificed their lives for the freedoms of the people of the United States of America. We honor the veterans and thank their families. Without those people, our basic freedoms would be no more.
We would now like to recognize the history of each branch of the military. The U.S. Army started on June 14, 1775 for the American Revolution for freedom over Britain. They fight on land in other countries most of the time. There are approximately 1.3 million people in the U.S. Army. The headquarters is at the Pentagon in Arlington County, Virginia.
The Air Force started in World War I and was established as a separate branch of the U.S. Armed Forces through the National Security Act in 1947. They serve on air and in land, and their headquarters is the Pentagon Building. They are the second largest military branch with approximately 320,000 active duty airmen, 145,000 civilian personnel, 69,200 reserve airmen, and 105,000 Air National Guard airmen.
The Navy was created in 1798, formed by George Washington to defend the American colonies from the British attack. They serve in the water. There are 336,978 active and 101,583 in reserves, and they are located at the Pentagon. The Coast Guard began on August 4th, 1790 by the First Continental Congress. There are approximately 41,000 active duty personnel, 7,000 reservists, 8,500 full-time civilian employees, 31,000 auxiliary members. The headquarters is located in Washington, D.C.
The United States Marines started November 10, 1775, formed by Samuel Nicholas by a resolution of the Second Continental Congress to raise two Marine battalions called the Continental Marines. They serve on land and are transported by Navy ships. There are 185,415 active duty Marines and 102,492 Marines in the reserves. Generally, they get stationed on U.S. coasts in Hawaii or other coastal territories, and their headquarters is the Pentagon Building. Veterans Day became a national holiday on May 13, 1938. It started so we can honor our veterans from every branch. Veterans Day is usually observed on November 11th each year as a federal holiday. On Veterans Day, we honor our veterans, people who have served in the United States Armed Forces and were discharged under conditions other than dishonorable. Veterans Day means that it's for the people who have served. We use this day to thank them. It's a reminder that people sacrificed their lives for our freedom. While any day is a good day to thank a veteran for their service, November 11th is a particularly important day. Veterans Day is all about freedom, honor, and recognition to the sacrifices of the veterans.
My uncle, Troy Davison, served in the Army as Sergeant First Class E7 Diesel Mechanic. He served in Desert Storm, the first major foreign crisis for the U.S. since the end of the Cold War.